Do you know puppet lines? Do you have them? So stay, because I will show some facial yoga exercises, a massage, and 2 specific points to activate the natural collagen in the skin and eliminate puppet lines. Let's start with the uplifting massage. But first and foremost, it is crucially important. Do you inquire whether I employ cream for my use? In this scenario, oil will be applied. This necessitates the use of oil. For some tips, you can start by using rosemary oil, which provides a stimulating effect. However, if your skin is healthy, using a neutral oil would be just as effective. Now I will share a genius trick with you, a small but important one. Before using the oil, remember to slightly heat it up. Just a bit, and apply it on the face. That way the pores will also open and it will help you too. If you don't possess any oil, fret not, as the massage won't be hindered. It will function admirably nonetheless, yet employing oil improves the experience to a certain extent. I have slightly heated the oil in this location, allowed it to pause and become warmed, then proceeded to use it. Now, let's proceed with the massage in an upward direction. How shall we proceed in accomplishing this? So look, we're going to take a bit of oil. Where are we going to place the fingers? Index and middle fingers. We are going to place them here, starting right here, where the lines we want to remove are located. We will begin right here and we will start to lift up. Lifting, lifting, lifting up. All the way up to the temples. This is the exercise we will perform together. Here. Once I am able to do it, I find solace by closing my eyes and allowing myself to relax a little more. How much time will we do it? Well, look, we will do it 60 times. We try to leave the skin. Keep your voice smooth, neither too high nor too low, but in the middle, and maintain relaxed shoulders throughout. Let your neck relax again. We say it one more time. If you notice both fingers, are you doing all right? What is the purpose of this? In addition to that, it will stimulate blood flow and provide relief to all the muscles in the jaw. This is the initial technique for massaging upwardly. Typically, the appearance of puppet lines is associated with the aging process and tends to occur in individuals over the age of 40, although they can manifest earlier. Typically, these manifestations occur as a result of diminished skin elasticity, collagen, along with elastin, leading to the inclination of skin to sag or repetitive facial muscle movements. The loss of facial tissue can enhance their emphasis when these specific massage techniques are performed. With these exercises, they will help you recover and manage to get rid of the puppet lines on your face. Second massage we are going to do, okay? We will perform a massage using knuckles, so fingers won't work for this. We need to apply the oil again. We will do it like this. Easy, right? Be careful not to use too much. Place it on the knuckles. Same here. Place it on the knuckles and we proceed. Leave. Notice how I allow it to slightly descend or delicately uphold it, preserving its essence. Okay? Again on the knuckles, and I go to the corners of the lips gently. Okay? This is where I will land. Press a little. Okay? And follow along the jawline. That's it. I go here, we will lower a bit when we are here, okay? Remember, it's this part, right? Here, as I push inward and then lift up, that's it. Be careful with raising elbows, it happens often. I slightly elevated the amount. Take a moment to alleviate the tension in your elbows, preventing your shoulders from lifting. And there. And we will repeat this 30 times, okay? It feels quite nice. If done, be careful not to press too hard. Also be cautious if you have a toothache, okay? To avoid pressing too hard as well. And this, what will it do? It will decongest all this entire area of the jawline, okay? And it will tone the muscles a bit. I want to emphasize, you need to do it 30 times per day, twice daily. It is crucial to continue for several weeks, and I'll reinforce the importance even more in this video. For the third treatment, we will focus on lymphatic drainage. This massage targets the lines of expression on the face, helping to rejuvenate your skin. Now, let's begin. Initial text contains 34 characters. Please take a look at what I'm holding. Can you guess what it is? It's a jade gua sha, commonly used for a variety of purposes. This massage we're doing, but I get you might not have it at home. If you don't have it at home, what do you surely have? Surely, right? Can you guess already? Okay guys, how about spoons? Great, we need 2 cute little spoons. Let's proceed with both so you can get a better idea of how it works, alright? What can we do here? Since this is already warm enough, okay, let's grab a small amount of oil to assist a bit, all right? You can even pour it here, on top. Okay, just a little there. Take care not to pour out an excessive amount of oil. Now let's begin, okay? Look over here. All right, let's go up, shall we? It's crucial to exert more pressure below to achieve the desired effect, okay? Here. The mouth is slightly open. There we are, you see? Always a bit more pressure below because that's where we work the lines, okay? The marionette lines, remember? To eliminate, we will do it 30 times. 30 times, that's the count. So approximately up to the ears, okay? And we proceed with this 1-2 facial yoga exercise called the smile technique. Forced. You know a bit, right? When you appear in a photo, that's basically it. What I did a bit was clean myself with a wipe. So I always do this cautiously to prevent my fingers from slipping unexpectedly, doing the forced smile. Let's accomplish the task. How should we proceed? Shall we use these 2 fingers? Position them here and let's display a smile. Let's stretch, let's force a bit, okay? It's crucial not to show our teeth when working as it engages all the facial muscles. Dental care involves keeping every muscle active. Can you observe? Your attempt to coerce upwards, and now we gently push a little further inside. Not sure if you've seen Joker, but it's quite similar. What are we going to do? For 5 seconds, then we rest for about 3-4 little seconds and do it again. We will do it. We will repeat this process approximately 10 to 15 times and also twice a day. I will perform it again to ensure clarity. This way, a bit upwards, and this would be the forced smile without showing teeth. So we will continue with these exercises, which are also of great importance for maintaining skin elasticity. Let's now proceed to discuss some key points. The first point we will focus on is 4 of the stomach, decan or storage earth. In the case where it is clearly a storage, we will activate it, the storage that is. So what is our next course of action? We will exert outward force. And what purpose does this serve? We will activate the natural collagen of the skin. How will we do it? And above all, first of all, where is it? Well, look, do you remember the video about the nasolabial fold that came here? Well, this is just below. The storage lines are all below, so we'll stick to that. This text has 61 characters. The groove, which is most noticeable on my left side. See? We will fall there with the measure of the lips at that middle point, and we will work there. How will we work it? What's the most important thing? Well, we will do 20 upwards and 20 to the sides. We will do it right here. Once we have the point on both of the sides, we will start there. Okay? Working upwards, moving up, pressing a little bit, okay? We must experience a bit of pressure. Exercise caution when experiencing tooth pain, all right? And once we have done the 20, we will go outwards. Do you mind if we take a moment to look upwards as well as to the sides? Just a little bit. 20-20. It is vital that you feel a strong connection to the important points discussed in this exercise. We should strive to ensure that they resonate with you and that you find them impactful. That's a good sign. Second and last point, we will work on 5 of the stomach. While we worked on the 4, let's move to the 5. Dajin or welcoming point. So, we will embrace the point and work on it thoroughly. Where is the point? Important, we will follow a diagonal from the corner of the lip without reaching the bone. Okay? It's about 3 fingers, approximately, in a diagonal. That is, I don't go here. Okay? Nor here, in between, okay? Like a triangle, so the middle, this one. Is this okay with you? Can you see the triangle I'm forming with my hand? Right in the middle, what would it be? And here I am, okay? And here I go. Before reaching the small bone, it would be here, okay? There. We should always be on both sides, right? Don't forget, let's locate the exact spot. It could potentially cause some inconvenience for us. Well, let's see. If it bothers you too much, relax a bit. You can do it with 1 finger, okay? With this one, with either of the 2. If you're tired with this one, use the other, okay? And we will do it about 30 times approximately. Is that all right? We will put forth some effort and get to work to achieve our goal, okay? What we really need here is to get activated and mobilized in order to get things going. Fingers, moving them a bit with circles, okay? We will always think about opening and lifting. All right then, attempting to rectify and eliminate marionette lines. We agreed, right? We will do it twice a day, 30 times in total, every day, to promote blood flow and enhance circulation for better health.
Which way is it? It's actually near the nose, and it's going to be right in the nasolabial fold. Nasolabial fold. Notice that it is here. You can see quite a bit of mine. That is why I have to work it a lot more sometimes on one side than the other side. On this side, it is more noticeable. So, what are we going to do? Let's put it here. The nose flaps, without covering the nose. It's just a little finger, and out, okay? 0 with 5 chun it would be, and it's the one right in the groove. It's here, where if you smile, okay? What are we gonna do here? Our plan is to repetitively tackle it 60 times and lead the way forward, okay? So we're gonna do it like this. I'm going to repeat it about 10 times so you can see. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come with me a little bit to do the exercise. There, feel the face a little bit. We are already finishing. Perfect. This would be the first point. This point that is going to do is going to move all the musculature, and it is also used even for paralysis. So you can see how important this point is. Second point that we are going to see, 3 of Juliado stomach or big hole. Where is it? Well, if you follow the center, okay, let's say the center of the pupil until it reaches the bone, and just below the bone would be here on this line, always in the 2 places, right? We are going to work it a little bit here once we have found it. We are going to do it 60 times more or less, as if it were 60 seconds. If you get tired after 30 seconds, you can stop. Likewise, a little bit inwards and upwards, and that would be the exercise. Isn't this right? This technique also has the effect of relaxing all the muscles in the face. Additionally, the specific areas in the stomach that are targeted stimulate the facial nerves, providing increased mobility and agility in movement. This ultimately leads to a holistic activation of the entire face. The nasojonian sulcus, also known as the smile lines, forms a crease in the middle part of the face, around the mouth. This crease is located along the line that connects the nostrils and the corner of the lips. These lines give the facial expression a tired or sad look, making it appear worn out or sorrowful. The signs can start to show around the age of 25 or 30 and may present as looseness, alterations in the facial proportions and volumes. And this is caused by factors such as the loss of elastin, collagen, or hyaluronic acid. As the years go by, bone resorption also occurs, which can cause an increase in flaccidity. With these points and with this massage, we are going to make the skin reactivate its collagen in a natural way. So let's go with the super Korean massage that I also, before making the videos, of course I prepare them and I'm also doing them, so I have done it on my face. And the truth is that I have been super relaxed, and it is also relaxing. How do we start? After having done the stitches, we are going to fill the mouth with air up to the cheekbones. How are we going to do it? Like this. And we are going to let go little by little, okay? I position myself a little bit so you can see me. And we're going to do this 10 times. Second part of the massage we're going to do, we're going to put the mouth like an O. And from the parts of the lips, we are going to go up to the lacrimal approximately, and we are going to do it also 10 times. Come with me a little bit. And this will be the second pass. Third part, we are going to do it on each side 10 times. And how are we going to start? Well, we're going to start on the 20. I said that, as you know, it was here, right? We're going to put the other finger here, and we're going to stretch a little bit. On one side. If you have a side that is worse, do it on that side and on the other side as well. Let's go to 20, I said. One goes to the lips, and the other goes to the tear trough. Also from 20, I said we are going to put the little fingers here, and we are going to open up to the cheekbones 15 times on each side. Look how soft, how relaxing this exercise is. Slightly opening, this is the fourth exercise. This would be the fourth exercise. Well, let's go to the fifth part of the massage. We put our little fingers here as if you were crying, okay? Something like this, we put it here. We begin at the value of 20G and proceed upwards, extending beyond the ears as outwards. Notice that my mouth is opening a little bit even. We begin the experience with 20G below, embracing relaxation. Up through the cheekbones, and here, releasing air, fifth part. Let's go to the penultimate part. Take the 2 little fingers, place them on the 2 sides of the mouth, and start going up here. Okay? To start, we'll trim the hair above the ears and then move downwards. Take a look. we'll continue downwards until we reach the collarbone, all right? Just be mindful not to apply excessive pressure as we move down the neck. On the head, on the face, you can squeeze more, but not on the neck part. We repeat, we are here. We ascend past the ears and then descend upon reaching the high point. We tighten a little bit and here softer, up to the collarbone, and then we put it back and go up, okay? It would be the penultimate treatment of the massage. And let's go with the last and final part for the best Korean massage for the nasolabial fold. We finish with this part. We're going to place little fingers a little bit here, okay? Not together. Under the bone on each side of the chin. Drop your fingers. And we're going to open up from here. Open and feel. Also, it's very relaxing. Also, this part, we are going to repeat this 10 times. And remember that you have to do these exercises morning and evening, and for 3 weeks, and for sure you will. Remember to take the picture, and after this great massage with this complexion that I have left, I also recommend you this video also that you can do to remove this video also that you can do to remove the lines of expression of the face. And as always, like it if you liked it, subscription bell, and to healing and beyond.